Hello everyone, so we're going to recap October the 16th, which is a Wednesday today. Last video was the 15th, and here are the images for that. I just put these up quick so you can label them up. So that is for that. In case you wanted to take a picture, that's the Monday, that's the 14th. So that's that. So these are good to do screenshots, or if you're in the VIP service, I post all of these pictures anyway. So now we're moving on to the 16th, which is here. No main news, just the main volume from the London and the New York session. So what you can see here, London session took place, took the previous day low, started to buy. New York session retraced, and then the New York traders started to buy from that discount buy area. Nice clean price action. As it comes up to yesterday's New York open, you look for a reversal. You might have took a few stop loss hits there, or break evens, and then price takes the previous high liquidity, goes sideways and continues towards the upside. So the New York Open is your main area to focus on as normal. Now we go to the chart, we could just look at that more in depth. So I'll go down to the 5 minute and go back to the 16th. So that's here. So what you'd be looking for here is you start the day as always, go to the left. And what do we have? Let's go to the 15-minute chart actually and focus on there. So here we are. So they were clearly buying here, clearly buying there. So this is a bearish move and it's gone below the discount buy area here, but they were also buying from here. So this is still within a discount buy area. You just need more structure to get into the move. So you can't just start buying at a random price because it's in this area. You need to follow a certain trade template to get into the move. So it's best to focus on the session openings on this kind of setup. So you can drag over the buy areas, but it's not major. You just need to have in your mind this is a buy area from previous days. If I see a valid buy setup, I will take it. Now this is a previous daily low, and this is yesterday's low, the close. So that's very close. So that may be used. So then we go down. This is your potential sell area from the New York session. So if they wanted to continue selling, they'd push price up to this level and continue selling. Then we focus on the London opening as always. So drag it back to the 16th. Here we are. And before the London opening. So what we have is, this is your past daily low that got taken just before the close. This is your previous day low. So now we go into the London session setup. We have a previous day low here, Asian session high here. So you have your mop there labelled up, pre-London, and then you focus on the London opening mainly. That's where you're going to get all the good confirmations. So London Open takes place, pushes up, retests the pre-London, and then gives you a bearish move from there. You could see this as a bearish confirmation, especially once it's gone through the London opening. But that's pushing price down, and this is the previous day low. So this is your major liquidity pool. So what you'd be looking for is a reversal here, because this is a trade template. If you go to the 15-minute time frame, what you'll see is the London session opens, pushes down to a major liquidity pool, and then you're looking for the reversal up back to the London opening at least. So let's get the pink things out and start looking at. I won't put them all on the chart because you would mainly focus on this buy. That's what I do. The other moves, you'd only trade if you use experience. So you'd only be trading this one here, with the potential of it going down to here at least. So you'd only do those ones if you're looking for scalp trades. Price goes up, you get into the move on this big bullish candle, take partial profits at the London opening. You might even got into the sell there because it's respected that line. So let's say you was looking for a continuation down, you would got into a sell there. But if you look at the whole structure, we've just taken the previous day low. So it's in a reversal area, and as I mentioned at the start, we are still within a buy zone. So this kind of structure is a buy template. So you'd over prioritize this buy over this sell. So I'm not going to label that up. And you can see we go sideways, build support towards the upside, and we go into the New York session and prepare for that. So this is the only one you would be really holding at high risk, full risk, and small partial profits taken there. Let's just say you threw in a few stop loss hits there. You don't want to be trading every move. Then we go into the New York session. Let's zoom out a bit. That should do. So what you have here is your London traders have opened, they pushed price down, and they've started to accumulate buy positions in this area. That now becomes a discount buy area for the current London session. So what you'd be looking for is, like you saw here, they pushed price down into that area, then they started to buy. And what you'd get is, on the smaller time frame, in this area, you would get an accumulation of New York traders buying. And that's what you want to look out for. We'll go down into that in a minute. So this, let me just put that down. So this is a clear buy confirmation. Go down a bit. Back to the London session buy. Goes to the Asian session high there. You would have took partial profits there too. Then we focus on the New York session. Pre-New York here. High volume time. And then you got the New York Open after the big downwards move, which was a retracement to that area. So as soon as the New York session starts opening, they can clearly start buying from then onwards. And you can see the volume towards the upside. So let's go down to the 1 minute time frame and just go over how that happened. If you knew, we're currently in a buy area today, looking towards the upside, taking partial profits at the London opening, but this could be a big move towards the upside. So going back to the 16th, so here we are. This is the New York Open. You see how we push up and then start accumulating within this area. That's because that is a manipulation area. You can see it all stems from this side here. So this is your consolidation, fake out, then the session opens, fake out towards the upside, and then they start accumulating on that concentrated area too. So it's always good to learn about manipulation too, so you can read price, because you'd already be in the buy from down here. So what you'd be doing here is reading price and just understanding on what it's doing, and this is showing you it's accumulating towards the upside, and that's why you then, after that accumulation, you got the release towards the upside, and that's all done on the 1 minute. So when people say don't listen to the 1 minute time frame, it's just noise, it's not just noise, but you can read price and understand what it's doing, because if you switch to the line chart, you can see more clearly what it's doing. So this is the same as me drawing an accumulation there, and then lots of fake outs, and then these lines respecting that area. It's a lot easier to see the 1 minute on the line chart. So that's just a little thing to do if you're watching price action on the 1 minute. But yeah, it's mainly used to read price and just go over what it's doing. After that, price comes up. You'd have been looking for rejection here in case price was continuing down. So what you'd be looking for here is a sell, but at lower risk, because you've already made profit on that big move up. So this would be seen as a swing trade if it got a sell from here. What I mean by that is, if you start selling from here and it's valid and goes into profit and starts falling, what it's likely to be doing is this is pushing up to a premium sell area to be selling to go below these lows here. So you'd be expecting this area, this move, to be going right down and make a new lower low for today. The only thing you'd look out for is bullish support from this area, which was the New York Open, because if they are looking to retrace price, then they will push price down to this area and then continue buying. That's always a possibility. So it's just about labeling up these areas and getting to know what they're doing in these areas. Then you can reprice and adapt your trading to what it shows. So that is the 16th of October. I don't really need to go over much more. I've rambled on enough. That is a simple buy daily profile. London traders start buying at a constructive way following the trade templates, and then the New York traders start buying at a constructive way following the trade templates. And then they're both happy and price just plays out into the afternoon. There you go. Links are in the video description. Let's move on.